Looking forward to certainly tonight. You got two of the elite programs of all time. But before these fellas take over, I just want to say a moment here. Christian and Jeff have been phenomenal. They know my love for trying to raise dollars for battling cancer. And I'll be honest with you, whenever I have a game, I really try to be alone to save my throat for the game. As many of you know, I had throat surgery a couple of years ago, and one of the rules of the doctor was, we don't want you to do a lot of talking before a game. But I told these guys, I could not say no to them. The two great guys. They deserve from you an incredible hand for making this happen.
Thank you so much, Dickie V. It is an honor. Christian and I were speaking a little bit earlier, and Christian's going to share as well. But, you know, I had the privilege several years ago to speak at a funeral to a dear friend to all of us at the University of Kentucky, Mr. Bill Kitely. And, of course, Dick Vitale knew Mr. Kitely really well. And the one thing that I shared, I said, you know, I was asked a lot of questions about how can we honor Mr. Kitely. And the best thing that I could come up with is that we honor Mr. Kitely with our life, with the life that we live. We can make speeches and we can do all kind of different things. But the biggest way to honor an individual is to honor them with your life. As many of you know, you guys are very well-educated basketball fans. You know the work that Dick Vitale does, not on an annual basis, not on a monthly basis, not on a weekly basis, on a daily basis. The work and the effort and the passion that he gives to the V Foundation. And Dickie V, I think it's such an honor to have you here with us, to see the life that you live on a consistent basis over and over and over in honor of your dear friend Jimmy Valvano, but for such a phenomenal cause as the V Foundation for Cancer Research. Now, I want to introduce a few people. The first person I want to introduce is, Kentucky fans, forgive me, my friend Christian Laettner. And he's going to share it.
Thanks, Shep. Everyone, thank you for being here. Jeff and I put our minds together a few months ago and said, let's do something special in Atlanta before the Duke UK game. And we both said we want to give back to the fans, everyone who's going to be there. Jeff's from Georgia. We thought we can capitalize on that a little bit. We knew Dickie V was going to be in the area. If Dickie V was on the West Coast, this would not be happening. So because he's in Atlanta, we were able to throw this. Just the perfect storm came together with all our schedules, and Jeff's done a great job making it all happen. Thank you to Ventanas for letting us use the event space. We all know we're going to have a great time at the game tonight. We're going to figure out who has the bragging rights for tonight. Okay, but thanks for coming. This is not only to honor Dickie V, even though it's called the Big Blue Salute to Dickie V, it's also to honor the two programs, the two most historic programs in the history of college basketball, Duke and Kentucky. Yeah. You in that shirt, come on up here. So this is a great shirt. Turn around. Woo! That's a great shirt. Now it's good because there's not that much difference, even though you hate to admit it, there's not much difference in the quality and the level of basketball both programs play, what they've been doing for the last 30 years. Okay, great coaches, a long time across the way, Patino, Calipari now, okay? And Coach K's been there for a long time at Duke. So two of the most storied programs in the history of college basketball. This is for you guys and the fans. And it's also to honor Dickie V. I mean, where would college basketball be without Dickie V? Before I had dreams of playing high-level college basketball, and I'm sure before Jeff Sheppard wanted to play at Kentucky, he said to himself, I want to play in a game that Dickie V is doing the color for. Okay, so that was inspiration. This man here was inspirational to generations of basketball players. Ray Allen, Kevin Garnett, LeBron James, all these guys. I know they looked in the mirror and said, I want to play at a game where Dickie V's calling the game, because that means you're getting somewhere. So that's why Jeff and I did this event. Have fun. We're here to goof around. Please look at the silent auction items and donate some money to the great cause, cancer research. My whole family's here tonight, so while you guys can hate me and goof around with me, please be very respectful of my parents. That was very, very nice and generous of them to come. This is not a Duke crowd necessarily. But there are a few Dukies. I'm going to hand it back over to Jeff. Have a great time. Thank you.